Hi friends, welcome back to Mino's Adventures. Lucifer, the 2019 Malayalam blockbuster directed by Prithviraj Sukumaran, left us all in awe with its intense action, power politics, and a larger-than-life protagonist. Now, the much-awaited sequel, Empuraan, is set to hit the screens on March 27th this year. But before you dive into this political thriller, let's do a quick recap of Lucifer and refresh our memories. The movie is set in the world of Kerala politics. It begins with the death of Chief Minister P.K. Ramdas, or PKR, leaving a power vacuum in the state. His daughter Priyadarshini, played by Manju Warrier, is caught in the middle of a political war as different factions fight for control over the party and the state. On one side, we have Bimal Nair, or Bobby, played by Vivek Oberoi, PKR's son-in-law, who wants to control the party for his own selfish interests. On the other side, we have Stephen Nedumballi, played by Mohanlal, a mysterious and powerful figure who has unwavering loyalty towards PKR's ideals. But who is Stephen really? Bobby tries to manipulate the party and take control, but Stephen stands in his way. Meanwhile, Jatin Ramdas, played by Tovino Thomas, PKR's son, is introduced as a wild card in the political game. Amidst the chaos, journalist Govardhan, played by Indrajit Sukumaran, investigates the dark connections between politics and crime. As Bobby aligns with a foreign drug cartel, the stakes get higher, but little does he know Stephen Nedumballi is much more than just a political player. And then comes the biggest twist. Stephen Nedumballi is none other than Qureshi Abram, the elusive international crime lord. He had been operating in disguise, watching over PKR's legacy and waiting for the right moment to strike. With his vast global connections, Stephen dismantles Bobby's empire and restores balance to the political world, proving that power belongs to those who truly understand its weight. In the climax, Stephen eliminates Bobby in a spectacular showdown and disappears, leaving everyone wondering what's next. The movie ends with hints that his journey is far from over. But where did he go? What is his ultimate goal? This is exactly what Empuraan is going to answer. With Prithviraj Sukumaran back as director and Mohanlal reprising his iconic role, we are in for another thrilling ride into the underworld of power, crime, and politics. At its core, Lucifer is a sharp critique of contemporary politics in India, particularly in Kerala. The death of PKR, played by Sachin Khedekar, represents the decline of idealistic, people-centered politics. His absence creates a power vacuum mirroring real-life political dynasties where leadership transitions lead to chaos and infighting. Bobby is a representation of corporate-funded, foreign-influenced politics. He manipulates media, controls narratives, and works with international cartels, showing how politics is no longer just about governance, but big money and corruption. Stephen Nedumballi is the custodian. His presence suggests that real power doesn't lie in democracy alone. It often operates from the shadows. He's both protector and enforcer, indicating that sometimes a strong authoritarian force is needed to maintain order. Govardhan, as the media journalist, trying to uncover the truth, but constantly finding himself at risk. His arc shows how investigative journalism is often silenced in modern politics. Prithviraj subtly infuses Lucifer with Christian symbolism, adding a mythical weight to the story. In Christian mythology, Lucifer is the fallen angel, the one cast out but still powerful. The title hints at Stephen's duality, an outcast who still controls everything. However, in a different interpretation, Lucifer also means the bringer of light, suggesting that Stephen, despite being labeled as villain, is bringing truth and order to a corrupt world. While Lucifer hints at a fallen angel, the name Stephen acts more like Archangel Michael, the warrior angel who fights evil. He doesn't seek the throne, but ensures the wrong people don't take it. One of Lucifer's biggest subtexts is about how real power isn't what we see in elections or speeches. It's controlled from the shadows. Stephen Nedumballi is never an elected politician. He doesn't need a position to exert power. This hints at the existence of real-world power brokers who operate behind political figures. The movie hints at global secret organizations pulling the strings behind governments. The world of Lucifer suggests that democracy is just a facade for bigger forces at play. Stephen, as an ethical criminal, he is a part of the underworld but has a moral code, reinforcing the idea that crime isn't always chaotic, sometimes it is organized for stability. Priyadarshini is the rightful heir but is sidelined. This reflects how women in political dynasties are often ignored or forced into submissive roles despite being more capable than the men around them. Lack of female leadership in Lucifer indicates that the political landscape is still a man's game, reinforcing the real-world issue of patriarchal control in politics. The biggest takeaway from Lucifer is that this story isn't about Kerala, it's about a global power structure Empuraan is expected to explore. Stephen isn't just a local kingpin but possibly controls international crime and politics. The word Empuraan means the overlord. This hints that Stephen is not just an enforcer but a force beyond human laws. Is Stephen the villain or the guardian? Lucifer leaves this ambiguous. Is he saving the world from chaos, or is he the very embodiment of controlled chaos? Beyond action and politics, Lucifer is about power, perception, and control. It tells us that the most powerful people are often invisible, the world is controlled not by governments but by unseen forces. Sometimes the villain is the hero and the hero is the villain. What makes Lucifer special is that it doesn't give easy answers. It makes us question how the world truly works. That was a quick refresher on Lucifer. Are you excited for Empuraan? Let me know your theories and expectations in the comments. And if you found this recap useful, like, share, and subscribe to Mino's Adventures for more exciting movie content. See you in the next one. Thank you.